Gamers worldwide have poured countless hours into a mod for Half-Life 2 since November 29th, 2006. That mod is none other than Garry's mod. And as of September 2021, it has sold a whopping 20 million copies. Developed by Facepunch, this mod's success is truly remarkable, all things considered. A game that no other game developer has ever been able to replicate. What's even more remarkable is the game's versatility. Like Roblox, it offers a wide range of game modes to cater to different audiences. However, one mode, in particular, has been making waves, and it all revolves around one map. RP Downtown V2. Being one of the oldest RP maps in the game, it has been the foundation of all role-playing servers since 2008, forever evolving and growing into later versions, bigger versions, and even better versions. The original map of Downtown V2 seemed to disappear almost completely. That was, until a random Reddit post. Do you remember playing Garry's mod back in 2008? If you do, then you probably remember the roleplay map RP Downtown V2. Recently, rumors began to spread like wildfire, claiming that the original creator of the map, The Pro, committed suicide, and that his ghost now apparently haunts the map. This may sound like bullshit until you read the discussions and the comments left on the Steam Workshop page. People claiming that they play on the map in single player. They see a dark figure resembling a player staring right back at them. But when they attempt to walk up to investigate, their game crashes. The Reddit post caught the community's attention, but doubts and skepticism spread like a wildfire. Initially dismissed as a chilling internet tale or a creepypasta, the shocking truth emerged. The creator allegedly did end his own life in 2009. This revelation sparked even more rumors of a lingering ghostly presence within the game. A ghostly presence that is thought to be the developer himself. The uploader in the Steam Workshop is not the map's original creator. He is confirmed dead, and his Steam account hasn't been active in over 10 years. Very odd. Leaving their condolences on a Steam profile page, many people point to the person being the creator as indeed The Pro, an account that hasn't been active for almost 10 years. Further fueling the suicide theory even more. But as we look into this further, people in the comments pointed out that he was seen online possibly in 2017, but this was later debunked to have been a Russian-speaking hacker that took over the account before Steam could intervene. Another user claims that his close friend confirmed this along with Facepunch themselves on their forums. Only problem is, their forums have been closed down since 2017. The only post I could find on the Wayback Machine was his original posting of the map, and that's it. Everything else seems to be scrubbed away forever. That, and his last message he ever posted before his alleged suicide. This is a reference to a question that was asked above. So that still begs the question, what is this shadow figure that has been seen on his maps, and was this implemented as a joke? The more I dug into this, the stranger it became. Sometimes feeling like a fake creepypasta made by one or two people. Other times even written like a clever shitpost to poke fun and make edgy jokes. What's even more puzzling is that the map associated with this phenomenon has been removed from most listings on Steam. The only way to obtain it is by finding a link or downloading one of the recreated versions from the Steam Workshop. I couldn't find any official explanation from Facepunch, but digging deeper, I discovered that these rumors didn't just start in 2020. They've been circulating for a really long time. In fact, as far back as 2013. It seems like the tragic event from the creator passing may have contributed to the spread of the eerie tales. But the eerie feeling players get isn't just isolated to this map. It's applied to all of them. In fact, it applies to most Source games as a whole. And after further finding out and doing this research that I've been doing, I came to one conclusion. I think there's a more logical explanation to all of this. You see, across multiple Source Engine games, there are multiple posts and threads from hundreds of people talking about just how creepy their games feel to play alone. And this just isn't Garry's mod. Some have even said games like Portal and Left 4 Dead have creeped them out to a degree. Some posts have even talked about an eerie feeling when playing Half-Life 2. But why is this? Well, in my opinion, there are a couple factors that play into it all. One of them being the liminal spaces. Big, empty spaces that are often populated with people that have sort of a familiar feeling to them. Like a dream you had a night before that you can't quite put your finger on, but have a faint memory about. These type of spaces often make people feel uneasy, or sometimes even anxious, causing the feeling of what's called kinepsia. The fear evoked in spaces that were once populated areas that have now become quiet or devoid of life. Areas that were once filled with vibrancy and the loud roar of a crowd of people, now just empty and abandoned. I think another fear that the Source Engine capitalizes on is the pseudo-realism that only the Source Engine can provide. It doesn't look real, but it does at the same time. Combine that with the eerie ambiance and the unnerving atmospheric noise, you often get the sensation of being watched, like someone or something could jump around any corner at any time and scare you without warning. I think all of these factors, the eerie familiar liminal spaces, the uncanny valley pseudo-reality that the Source Engine creates, and the most canopsic feeling empty maps that look almost abandoned all create a perfect breeding ground for these ghost stories. And creepypastas to be created all need this. It's unfortunate that if the original creator of Downtown V2 did indeed take his life, that his name and legacy be watered down into an internet ghost story. However, for his sake, I can say with the utmost confidence that I think that this ghost story is certainly fake. Digging through the Garry's Mod workshop, there are so many add-ons that can easily provide this effect. Just like the fake intro I made at the beginning of this video. Not only did this take me only 5 minutes to recreate, but there are even more add-ons that can physically appear and disappear around the map. Scripts that can jump scare the player at any given moment, and next spots that can provide an unparalleled horror experience like none other. All of these giving the illusion that the empty city that you're playing on is indeed haunted. For someone recreating this, it would take little to no effort whatsoever. And given how much the internet absolutely loves their horror stories and ARGs, all it takes is for one video to fuel a viral wildfire. While I have not tested the ghost theory myself and wandered the map for hours and hours on end, sometimes the most logical explanation is sometimes the most plausible one. Given just how easy it is to fake and simply record these ghost videos, I simply cannot buy into this. Even with how much I believe in the supernatural. Until more proof comes to light, this myth is just that, a myth. Nothing more or less. Luckily for the internet and myself, this particular ghost story can be put to rest. Whether or not the pro did take his life back in 2009 or just took a long hiatus from the internet, it's important to show some form of respect. Without concrete evidence, it's hard to tell what is truth or what is simply a fabricated lie. With that being said, pro, wherever you are, I genuinely hope you're okay. And if the rumors are true, hopefully you have found some peace. For now, this ghost story has been closed. That is, until we find the next ghost story.